Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the Ajagba versus Goodall ESPN recap from their Saturday, November 4th heavyweight showdown that main evented the ESPN card. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel. Again, I want to give a special thank you. I'm going to do this on my next few videos. A special thank you to everybody for getting me over 600 subscribers way faster than I thought. I was at 580 something less than 2 weeks ago, and I know I asked on a couple of my videos that, you know, if you guys could help me get over 600 before the end of the year. And Jesus, you guys are just amazing. You're awesome. You got me over that hump way faster than expected. I mean, Jesus, at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm at 700 subscribers by the end of the year. But for any of the new people, I'm gonna keep pumping these videos out. I do this on the regular, but you know, I will provide the content, especially at the end of the year when I do my boxing awards, my extensive boxing awards, and then I also do my top 10s, which are my original format for why I even started doing videos. I always had top 10s going on in my head. I started putting them down on paper and then continued from Instagram to YouTube to 700 subscribers YouTube now. So, or 600, I'm sorry. So, yeah, just appreciative of all that. Sorry I had to take a minute to cover everything with that in my appreciation. But back to Ajagba and Goodall, the fight and the undercard first. Raymond Muratalla, undefeated lightweight contender, was on the undercard against a guy named, I think it was Ricardo Torres. I think it was his name. But Muratalla basically broke down this guy, broke him down, and just pinpoint accuracy. He looked sharp. He looked good. Raymond Muratalla is the real deal, and I really can't wait to see what this guy does. He stopped Torres in 8 rounds. I'm super excited to see what Muratalla does. He's like a pleasant surprise in the already loaded lightweight division. I mean, Jeremiah Nakathila we knew was tough, but we knew he was a guy that isn't like Shakur Stevenson type on his level. And shit, we don't know who's on Stevenson's level, but Stevenson dominated him over 12 rounds a couple years back. And Nakathila fights Muratalla in May on a big card, the Haney and Lomachenko undercard, and Muratalla destroys Nakathila in only 2 rounds, and you're like, where the fuck did this come from? And I was just pleasantly surprised by that. But Muratalla breaks down this Torres guy and does what he should do against a guy like Torres. Breaks him down, beats him up, and stops him in 8 rounds, and pushes himself into 2024 as a hot prospect on the rise, or hot contender on the rise. Fuck prospect, he's a contender now. So, can't wait to do his What's Next video next week, and we'll go from there on Raymond Muratalla following that big 8th round TKO. The main event, Efe Ajagba, heavyweight contender, trying to bust into the top 10, taking on undefeated Joe Goodall. And Efe Ajagba, you know, this guy really is kind of flying under the radar, especially after his loss to Frank Sanchez a couple years back. But the better Ajagba looks, the better Frank Sanchez looks for convincingly beating him. But Ajagba looks good for a reason. This guy's got some talent. He's got some power. There's something there as a heavyweight. And I like watching the guy fight. And I do think he has top 10 talent. I just hope he can get a top 10 type opponent at some point. But you know, a fight that I see looming, and you know, I don't know if Ajagba is in my top 10, but I do want to say this now because Ajagba went out against Goodall and dominated Goodall, stopping him in 4 rounds. But Efe Ajagba and Jared Anderson, I can see happening next year. And if Anderson can get through Ajagba, then we know he's on that top 10 level. And if Ajagba can knock off the hottest undefeated prospect on the rise in Anderson, then Ajagba can prove that he's top 10 worthy. So it's exciting because both those guys are with Top Rank, but Efe Ajagba, I just want to see him as part of the new heavyweight package of fighters and contenders that are pushing forward into 2024, because we know now we're pretty solid that we're gonna see Fury and Usyk at least twice. That's gonna tie up half of the titles, but while that's doing that, a couple other titles are gonna open up. The doors are gonna open on those belts. The belts are gonna go vacant, and then we're gonna see a new, fresh heavyweight division. We really are, because after those two guys go undisputed, I don't think those two guys are gonna give a shit. The winner, whoever comes out as the winner, I don't think they're gonna give a shit about about holding on to all the world titles. They'll probably give up 3 of them and hold on to 1, or hold on to 2 of them, and that's going to open the door for the rest of the heavyweight division for guys to get opportunities for the future of the heavyweight division. Because Fury's, what, 35? Usyk, or 34, 35. Usyk is 36, I think, now. So these guys are getting up there. They're not going to be sitting at the top for a long time, and a new crop of heavyweight is on the rise. And I think Ajagba could be an exciting part of that. So we'll see what happens, but Efe Ajagba gets Joe Goodall out of there impressively and continues to be a heavyweight contender. And Raymond Muratalla dominates Ricardo Torres to get him out of there and keep pushing forward in the loaded 135-pound lightweight division. So that's it. That's what I got. That's the Ajagba versus Goodall ESPN recap from Saturday, November 4th. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.